All roads
You're
lead
gonna
to
say some ignorant
darkness.
stuff. I'm gonna save the comment, and then you're gonna come up. Well, we just I'm like, no. There's no we just. No, you're wrong.
We disagree.
All roads lead to darkness. Yo. So, all right, you know what, Greg Capullo? We know you used to do Spawn and used to go against your, John Buscema roots and do the crazy stuff. So let's make a series of just nutty stuff. And that's Dark Knight Metal.
Which is selling.
And will be forgotten as soon as the last issue comes out. I got graded copies of this stuff now. I am trying to push this stuff so hard because I don't want to be stuck with it.
Is it working? Is it working?
What do you mean, selling them yet?
Yes.
I just got them in I got them in yesterday. I just put them up. I'm gonna push these things like really hard. I don't want to be stuck with them.
If there's one thing we saw at the con, a lot of the people who were going there liked those comics. When we were there for the
what did you heard someone say that they liked them?
Yeah, there was a bunch of people saying they liked them.
Look, the numbers are there, but these comic books have no substance at the end of the day. They're gonna be forgotten.
I don't know, man. You never know. If something is successful, they're gonna double down on
this is my business. I know. I know.
We don't remember.
You said it was garbage, and yet they continue to go. Remember
garbage? Hey, can I understand why somebody wants to buy garbage?
But this is your business.
Yes.
You know what I'm trying to say?
I don't understand it. I just sell it, and I don't want to be stuck with it because it's happened before. You come over, it's hot, everybody's reading it. You think 5 years later this is going to be some key book, and it turns out nobody wants it. Why? Too many copies, too many variants, blah blah blah.
That's different. That's different from the story being a good story or a bad story.
It's terrible.
What moments? I mean, I know you haven't read the book, right?
Right.
But it's like there's no moments like the Dark Knight or Crisis or any event that you can say, oh, remember that event that happened when Batman beat up Superman or something like that, or that's what we don't have, and this is just a mess of stuff. We'll probably remember the characters after this, but we're not going to remember, man, that Joker and Barbatos. And Barbatos did this and beat Superman and whatever. Like, no one's going to remember any of this stuff. It's just going to be hot for a moment.
Yeah, it's just a hodgepodge of gelatinous, amorphous goop.
It's just a miniseries, right?
Same with Dark Knight 3.
But it's selling.
No, this sold so much, they're going to put Scott Snyder on Justice League.
Yes, he
and
is.
there's going to be a whole bunch of spin-offs from it.
Yes,
and that's going to, I was like, okay, fine. So this is what they're going for at this point. I mean, and the thing is, I hear all these guys, they always ridicule the Silver Age as being silly. But this is good.
Yeah,
it's amazing.
Well, it's darker. Nowadays people want something darker, a little bit more.
This is
edgy.
crazy.
It's not darker.
Dark Knight Strikes Again. This is
Dark Knight Returns was darker in comparison to what the books were doing at the time. This is not darker. This is just off the wall at the end of the day. It's not darker. Comic books are already dark.
I have a hard time understanding magic and different worlds and cosmic stuff. And that's how you get like those key things that you can see, because he's selling you Jokers here. And we got Batman, Superman, and Wonder Woman. But we're not getting any sort of link. There's something as basic
Here's
as
what the
the
guys will
cosmic,
talk about. These guys, hey, remember when the Justice League formed Voltron? Remember
yeah,
that?
There you go.
Yeah, that's what everybody's going to be talking about.
That's a good point.
That was crazy.
Okay. So, after bashing Dark Knight, Dark Knight's one of the top selling comic book series of the year, last year.
This year.
No, 2017.
And this year.
It's
still out.
There's some late books, isn't it? Doesn't matter. That's what I'm saying. Aren't the books late? It doesn't matter.
Well, I mean, don't you think that's going to be the same impact with like Doomsday Clock and stuff?
No, Doomsday Clock has been on time, and Doomsday Clock, to be honest, Doomsday Clock is much more restrained than this. This has they had, what is it, the forging, the casting, before they got to Dark Knights, before they actually got to the metal. And then they've had all of these, one-shots that have come out of it
Lost,
as well.
Batman Devastator, Batman Who Laughs, all that stuff.
The Dawnbreaker, all this other type of stuff. And mind you, the regular book is consistently late. It should have been done already.
Yeah.
Thankfully, the regular book is consistently late because I'm trying to sell these books I have now. I was like, good God, got to get these things out.
How many books do you have of them, though?
6.
6.
Shouldn't be too
That
hard.
should be too bad. Yeah.
So next up,
Dark Knight.
Dark Knight.
Doomsday Clock.
Doomsday Clock.
Superman versus Dr. Manhattan.
Oh, God. All right, so we'll put it on. I didn't put a lot of pictures. put it on. So can we do the Doomsday Clock at the same time?
Sure, what the hell?
Yeah, we can just. I guess we could just run one into the other. We can talk about how bad the book is. Sorry, man.
It's the best-selling freaking thing, man.
Everything's the best-selling thing with you.
That's what it is.
I acknowledge the sales, but it's still bad.
It's